XTRO as a business opportunity. XTRO is an exclusive kids clothing store, began its retail operation in 2012 from Coimbatore. It offers the most trendy outfits for kids out of the fashion world at a very competitive price. To discuss more on this, I have Mr. R. Krishna Kumar with me, who is the founding member of this brand and is instrumental in making the brand XTRO to what it is today and mentored it throughout the exciting journey the brand has made in the past decade. A very warm welcome to you, Mr. Krishna, and thank you for joining us.
Yeah,
I
thanks,
would
Alka.
like you to give more insight into your journey so far. Over to you.
Yeah, thanks, Alka. Very good afternoon to everyone. See, I represent the brand XTRO. XTRO, as the name signifies, it is a short form of extraordinary, and we have named it such a way that it is easy and sounding better to the customer, and people can relate it easily.
Yes.
So we have started our operations in 2012 in kids retail segment, exclusively for the kids casual garments, and we are spread across in two locations, one in Coimbatore and one more
Yes.
in Pollachi, which is 40 kilometers from Coimbatore. And the total retail space that we have is around 8,000 square feet of retail space, and
Yes.
the age that we cater is from just born to 13, 14 years of age. This is a short glimpse of XTRO.
Even
Uh,
the name of the brand sounds really good, extraordinary. So you have picked Extro. Great.
yes, we have made it that way that it should sound easy, and it should
Yes.
people should really can
Connect
easily
you.
relate it to the brand. That is the reason
Correct.
that we have done it.
Correct, correct. So I'm very excited to know more about brand, which we are going to take care in the next slides. Let's go
Yes.
to the next slide.
Can we go to the next slide, please?
Yes.
Yes. These are
Yeah.
the
So please give us an understanding in terms of the facts and the figures of Extro.
we, as I told you, we are located in two locations, and it is spread across 8,000 square feet of retail space, which we consider, which is definitely a bigger space in terms of retail. And the brands that we cater are, it is around 200 plus brands, and it is keeping on increasing in that way. And the customer that we cater is almost more than 1 lakh customers, and it is adding to that count day by day. And in terms of the vendors are key in terms of our retail space, because more the vendors you have, more the quality of vendors we
Yes.
have, we can showcase better products. So the vendors that we are catering is best among the industry, I would say. And in terms of styles, we make it sure that we are the first mover in our location, especially in Coimbatore. Uh,
Sure.
so, as you know, the Bombay is a fashion capital of India. We would call it, we are the first mover in terms of the latest trend, colors, patterns, brands to bring in Coimbatore. We have done it that way, and it is well appreciated among our customers throughout. And as you know, it is very fastest emerging. We are stepping into a second decade, and we have got good appreciation among our customers as well. Our key vision is to offer customers with latest in the Indian fashion at an affordable price. In
Yes.
fact, we have coined this price factor in terms of 90 to 190. That is the way we have priced it, so that it is very much affordable for the customer as well. And the at that price point, it is very much, it is very what do you say, value for money for the customer as well.
Hmm.
The
Sure.
products that are of everyday use, say for example, a kid comes from a school, they can wear it in day in, and which will be of a high quality with branded stuff, and it looks trendy and fashionable as well. We make sure that every product that we sell is handpicked from our side.
Yes, we have one prospect who would like to know about more details related to the franchise of Extro. Amir, if you are hearing to us, please share your the location also, so that we will connect you back after the completion of this live session, and will give you more insight about Extro opportunity. Yes, let's go to the next slide to more about extra in terms of the identity, so even the core identity. So I can see all the good things written over here. Would you
Yes.
mind elaborating it?
Yes, yes, Alka. See, the target customer that we are targeting is for the parents of kids who are in the age group of early 20s to late 40s. So, those are the person who decide on the purchase. So, we focus on those people. The customer base that we are focusing on, are most of them are either both of them are employed or one is employed, and they're well connected in their network. Actually, they know what they want and they always want best for their kids. So we make sure that the product that we offer is of best in quality and in terms of price as well. These target customers, they are very high on aspiration. You might know that nowadays, because of the boom of IT and other sectors, they are well connected in terms of what is happening in the fashion industry. Be it
Yes.
online, they travel abroad, they are exposed to lot many brands, and they know what is what. So they are very clear on what they want, and it is not an easy job to offer to those sort of customers. We make sure we satisfy those customers, and we since we are operating in Indian spectrum. See, as you know, like the colors and comfort varies from geography, especially in fashion. Like say you have US sizing, you have UK kind of sizing, but for India, we make sure that the color choice and the size and fit it caters to Indian customers, and we make sure we bring in those sort of colors. Just to give a glimpse, say for example, few people are interested in pastoral colors, some are with the bright
Yes.
colors, some with English colors. So we
Yes.
make sure which color and which kind of offering would go well in the geography. We make sure that that kind of color mix is there. And
Sure.
nowadays it is more of an impulse purchase. It is not a, see, the segment that we are in is casual garments. It is unlike any other, say for a party or for marriage, for an occasion, it is very well planned. Whereas for a casual garments, it is more of an impulse purchase. They don't plan it. So when we offer at this price point, as I told you, the price point that we mostly focus on is below 300. To be precise, it is around 90 to 190 that we have coined it that way, like that price point is available. So with this price, with the Indian comfort and fit and color, the customer is definitely forced to buy in more. So it is more of an impulse purchase, and we have coined this term like just like in fast moving consumer goods, we coined this as a fast fashion retail, where a customer comes in who sees the stock which is of their taste, quality, and brand. They pick, and irrespective of the price point, they pick in more.
And we have a collections for all the seasons, is it?
Yes, it is round the year. Actually, that's what I say. The requirement which we cater is for there is a demand for this throughout the year, so that if a franchisee or a partner who is interested in, if it comes and places their shop, this product is of demand irrespective of seasons and occasions.
Sure.
It is round the year requirement, so that they will have a sale at every point in time.
Yes, yes. So, after having a good understanding in terms of how did you start, what is the inception and then range what you have, would you like to give more understanding of spectrum of product you have?
Yes. See, as I told you, we are into kids' garments, that too Western casuals. And
Yes.
it is from just born to the age group of around 13, 14 years. That is the age
Sure.
group that we cater to. And in terms for the boys, it is mostly, as you know, it is active and playwear and casual garments. Active and playwear in the sense that can be used for sports activity as well. And in terms
True.
of the garment products, it is mostly for a boy, it is a t-shirt or a shirt with a shorts, capri, denims, those kind of thing, and a few nightwears as well. And for a girl, it is a frock from a tops, t-shirts, what you call leggings,
Yes.
palazzos, all those stuff. And for kids,
Sure.
it's regular consumables that we always sell.
So,
So
you mean you have a huge variety to cater?
yes, it is a huge variety, and this product is everyday essential, I would say.
Yes, yes. So we'll go to the next slide to know more about financials because we have spoken much about the conceptualization and then execution. And, before we go for financials, what are the reasons? Why should people choose XTRO as a business opportunity to invest? So
Yes,
would you like to give me few USPs related to XTRO franchise?
The first USP I would say is the as I told you, it is the fast fashion retail concept that
Yes.
we have used in. In fact,
Yes.
even the branded retail, they are only now they are coming in. If you check on Easy Buy or some other brands to name, Easy Buy or say Trends or all those people, they are coming in only in last couple of years. But we have foreseen this and we have come to this segment a decade back itself. So it is something like it's a fast emerging brand. As I told you, it's with the price point and all those stuff. In our geography, it is well known brand and it is loved by all. Our customer base itself would show that. And ease of operation is what we say. See, we have a standard operating procedures for all things. If a partner comes in, we have a set template for whichever module they are in. Say, for example, if they want to recruit a person, we have a set template on basis on which they can recruit. On handling a customer, we have a set template. On how to handle queries, we have a set template. So it is purely a set operating procedure that we have. So when a
Sure.
partner comes in, it is easily they can fit in and easily they can go on the very first day itself. And we have a extensive support from backend. Like we have a dedicated workforce who would coordinate with the franchise partner for their
Sure.
queries. Say, for example, even for a fast moving item, slow moving item, what to sell, season based demands, all those stuff will be catered, and this person would coordinate with the franchisor on a day to day basis. And as I told you, it is 365-day demand. There is always a sale throughout the year, and which will give
Yes.
a lucrative returns for them, and with an attractive margin, which we will discuss one on one if they are interested in.
And we have a clearance sale also?
Clearance sale, I would say we may not require it, but we do have, yes,
Sure.
but
Sure.
we don't do it in because the product are pictured. It doesn't require a clearance sale. To be frank, we are in the industry for 10 years. We have done a clearance sale. Maybe we have done it once or twice. But
Sure.
the products are pictured so that it doesn't stay back in the counter itself. It sells
Yes.
properties.
Thanks for sharing the details. Let's move to the next slide to have a more understanding in terms of figures, right? How much do they need to invest? What is the area which is being required, the franchisee fee amount, and how the returns look like? So over to you again to give us more understanding about financials and
Yes,
returns.
yes, Alka. See, the area that we require, see, since we cater both the gender and from the chess bond, it would be justified if we have at least 1,500 to 1,700 square feet of retail space, because the product segments that we have would require that kind of a space. And based on the space, see, we have devised depending on the geography, mostly it is the headquarter town that we are looking at, because the size of investment that we are looking is around 1.5 C, excluding the initial advance or something, advance part for the location. So if they are taking a rented accommodation, it is the advance part, it's excluded. Apart from that, it is 1.5 lakh, 1.5 crore for the initial investment. It is for the stock and store setup and all those. And
So when you say that I have a sorry to cut you over here.
yes, yeah,
When you say that 1700 square feet, what you look for, so
yes.
this becomes the mandate, or you'll be flexible enough if
It is
somebody
it
has
is
thousand
it is
square feet of area.
flexible. That is what. See, nothing is mandatory or nothing is fixed.
Yes,
It is purely based on the geography and availability.
correct, correct.
Just to give a number, say if I'm looking for 1,700 square feet of space in a place like Bombay or Andheri, then
Yeah,
that
it's
might
not
not.
possible.
That is
Yeah,
what. So it is purely on case to case basis, I would say.
yes,
But what we intend here is the kind of product portfolio that we have. We it would be good to have this. That is what we say. If
right.
a person comes up with 1,700 square feet of space, it is very much easy to exhibit, and we can pull in a lot of sales. That is the reason. In retail, the space is king. That is the if you show more quantity, more size, that will automatically pull in a lot of customers, and that
And
is why.
this thing applies to franchisee fee amount as well as per the location. You will be, I
No.
mean, it is going to be fixed and like, or you are flexible enough to reduce or increase?
Sorry, it is fixed only because the
Okay.
return on investment that we commit is a 3-year period. So it is
Hmm.
irrespective of geography, the investment that is being placed, you can get back in 3 years, and this franchising fee is fixed as of now.
Sure, sure.
And
So,
the agree.
sorry to disturb you again. We have two questions from Ashish Pradhan.
Yes.
Thank you, Ashish, for inquiring to us. It's a live session, and you have put a question related to investment and infra. And we are on the very same page as per your requirement, and also the support structure which will be provided by franchisor to a franchisee. Please stay connected to us. Both the questions we are going to take right now, and we will be pleased if you share your contact detail or email address with us. Over to you again, Mr. Krishna, once again.
Yes. So the investment of 1.5 crore is excluding the advance part. Area I've mentioned, franchise fee is 10 lakh, and payback period that we commit is 3 years, which is very much above par in this industry. And in terms of agreement period, it is for 5 years, and on consent on both the party, it can be extended. And the
Yes.
franchise fee for the next tenure will definitely include this amount. For a renewal, it is again a 10 lakh for the renewal.
Sure, sure. How about the payback period?
See, that
So
is what.
you look for up to 36 months, up to 3 years, or how it is?
See, 36 months is the max period that we see. See, if we can, with the product offering and if, with the right place, if we can put up a store, I think this is much more possible even before that. That is what we presume.
Sure, sure,
So it
sure.
will definitely happen if you have put it in the right place, and with the product
Yes.
offering, it is very much possible. The period that we have mentioned here is the max.
Yes, yes. Yeah, thank you for giving an understanding of the investment and other stuff. Let's go to the next slide. Yes. So
See,
equation. So what are, I mean, who is going to do what? So the ownership in terms of operation, who is going to follow, or the guidelines which will be provided or being set expected by you, who is going to do that becomes a mandatory, or what are the things which will be covering in equations with the partner. So would
yes.
you be able to share the details related to the same?
Okay. Yes, yes. On ground, it is the franchisee will be face of our brand, and in the ownership, investments, operations would be done from franchisee end. But from our side, what we give is the we manage the inventory, the product offering that we give, we source it and give. And in terms of the guidelines, we have, as I told you, we have set operating procedure
Yes.
for each and every activity that will
Yes.
be given, and we have a coordinator we who makes sure that it happens on on store. On ground it happens, he makes sure it is there, and it is more a coordinating activity that we do. And for back end side, we make sure that product sales with ease, and as I told you, like fast moving items, slow moving items, that and all will take care. Inventory, stock, training initially we would give. Later it is more of a train the trainer program. So we make sure that
Yes.
the franchise partner will be equipped to train, will be equipped to recruit a person in future. Uh,
Yes.
that this
Ashish
is what.
has another question which I would like to highlight. So he's asking, can it be a multi-brand or you want to be exclusive? It's going to be EBO or multi-brand outlet.
See, our format itself is a multi-brand. See, this is not XTRO is a brand name, but the product that we offer, as I told you, it is around 200 plus brands that we cater. It is a multi-brand store, but the decision on the brands that can be sold or will be from us, and it is we who supply product. It is not the franchisee who can buy it from the open market and sell. They can't do that. We are the
Sure.
sole supplier in terms of product that is being sold in his counter.
Ashish, again request you please share your contact details so that after the completion of this live session, we'll be connecting to you. So let's go to the next slide. Yes. So I have a question for you.
Okay.
In terms of, will the franchisor is going to give us support to find a location? and also who is going to take care of the entire designing of the store. Yeah, so it's going to be included. It means it has to be done by franchisor or franchisee.
Yes. To answer your first part of the question, it is, see, we are going to finalize person from the local geography. So if he is interested,
Sure.
so definitely what we expect out of him is he has a basic understanding of the market, if not
Hmm.
exclusively, but basic understanding of the market. What we can commit is we can help him finalize the location. So once a partner comes in with an interest, we will do a market study in that place. We will do an extensive
Hmm.
market study where the high street is, how it can be placed, who are the competitors, which is selling, which
Hmm.
brand is available. All those groundwork we'll definitely do. And in terms of finalizing the location, we
Hmm.
will definitely help. We will be the final voice in terms of finalizing location, because that would
Sure,
have
sure.
will have a great impact in terms of sales. So to put it in a nutshell,
Hmm.
it is a franchisee partner who has to come up with a location option, and we'll do a groundwork and
Yes,
we'll finalize on it. And in terms of the
sure.
interior design, as I told you, interior design, we have layout in place, depending on the size of the store. So we will definitely show, or we will discuss with the partner on the layout that is planned, and we have the set vendors who can do it with expertise, and we have an expertise in that. So, and this is included in the sense the franchise partner has to spend for the interiors and all those. It is from their end they have to shed.
So related to the support, I have another question for you.
Okay.
Can you give me an overview right from finding a property, finalization of property, and making the infrastructure ready? What type of support going forward in terms of pre-opening, pre-marketing, and post he starts the business? So what is the support structure from the franchisor towards franchisee? Can
Yes.
you give me an overview?
Yes, yes. Okay, I can give you a fair idea on what how it goes. See, if a franchisee comes up with an
Hmm.
interest, and if he has to come with a location, or
Yes.
probably a tentative location where he is interested in, then we have a separate team who does the market work. We take some time in that, because that is most important. We take our
Sure.
due time, and we would come up and say, like, here is a place that we can go ahead, and we will look or scout for the place that can be done. And
Yes.
based on the budget as well, as I told you, 1,500, 1,700 is the place that we look for, but it is purely changeable, like it is, we can alter it. So once we finalize on the place, then we go about in discussing with the partner on the layout structure and budgeting for each and every activity. Say for example, how much the advance part he will take care, but the rentals, because that affects the working capital, so the rental part, all those things we will take into account.
Hmm.
And then we'll go with the go live kind of it's a separate project. So we'll go come with the plan for how we go about in terms of layout, and who will be doing it, and how long will it take, and what is the budget for each and every activity, and we'll fix up a timeline for that. So once that has been done, then we have the products in place that can be sold. So we would supply the product, and we'll fix a date for the thing. And in terms of marketing, how I say is, we will definitely make the Gango kind of, what to say, we will definitely make it known for the local. We will plan
Yes.
the marketing activity depending on the
Yes.
budget, whether to go with a print or outdoor, or whichever way, social media. We will try it. It might be mix of all these, and we make sure we have a bang opening as well.
Sure. Sure.
So in here, what I try to say is the product that is being sold, and the layout, and all those vendors. We have vendors in place
Hmm.
that also we can definitely help in, and we make sure the stores comes out with bright, and as per the format that we look for. It has been, we'll support in that way.
Sure. Sure. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Krishna. We'll go to next slide. Yeah, so we have already taken questions from Ashish as well as Amir.
I think he has one more question which we have not answered. Can you come again with that
We
question?
did. We did.
Yeah.
So he has a question whether it is going to be multi-brand or
Okay.
exclusive.
Okay. Okay.
We did answer. We did
Yeah.
answer. Yeah, so it's a request to all who view us, who hear us on every Tuesday. Please stay connected to us to come to know about the different opportunities and post your question during the live session. Even we upload after the completion of the live session on Instagram through Instagram Reels we put, and then we have a YouTube channel wherein we upload the recorded video. There, keep showing your interest so that we'll connect to you to give you
Okay.
more insight about a specific brand which we do the promotion and other brands which are there on franchisebazaar.com.
Okay.
Yes, again, this is a message out to all the viewers. Please stay connected to know more about different opportunities in franchise, be it a retail or education, FMCG, restaurant bars, restaurant business, any kind of a business which you would like to invest in a franchisee domain. There's a number flashing on the screen. Please stay connected on this 9844443200. Visit franchisebazaar.com to filter your requirement in terms of location, investment, and then preferred industry you fall, you are intending to fall into. Yes, so to Mr. Krishna, thank you so very much for
Thank you.
joining us and giving your time.
Yes.
Would you like to give a last word to our viewers who listens to us, and why should people take opportunity of
So
XTRO?
yes, in
How would
one
you?
word, I would say it is a winning formula, and we see it happening. As I told, even the branded or organized retail is adopting this format of business. It is definitely a winning formula for both. So I welcome whoever is interested. Please do call in, and we can connect.
Yes, yes. So with this note, I'm ending the live session. Thank you,
Yes.
Mr. Krishna, once again.
Thank you.